What's up, YouTube? You know, watching DNT, where you get the best entertainment for the free. And today I'm doing my Baddies USA episode 1 review. And I'm going to start it off with the intro 8. I wanted them to use Doing What I Want for the intro. That 8 down the looks, 8 down the theme. This was by far the best Baddie intro. By far. They finally got their intro down. It starts off with Summer Lex fight. And I'm like, why are y'all showing us they fight so early? Like, Lex beat the fuck out of Summer, though. Like, Lex beat the living shit out of Summer. She was bloody. I said, damn, Big Lex be terrorizing them girls. I ain't gonna lie, she low-key terrorizing shit a little more than Tasiki, because she done fought a little bit more. But Tasiki, I ain't gonna lie, she get the fighting more. I feel bad for Summer. She done got beat up by Lex and Tasiki in the same season. Damn. And she still don't give a fuck. Something's wrong with that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, something wrong with Summer. But yeah, they show us that super fucking early. I'm like, okay, maybe because everybody was talking about it. So then they show us all the original bad girls. They all linking up. Janelle, Judy, Jayla, Persuasion, Seven, which I'm surprised Seven even came. Bree, Camilla, LaLondon, Kat, Sarah. And Sarah was talking about how she got saved. I know that's right. Claps to Sarah for that. Period. For real. Then Natalie, before anybody can even get a word out or walk in, she already like, no hugs. I'm gonna have to take my shoes off because every season somebody sneaks me. Every season somebody sneaks me. Like, girl, why did you come in on this energy? You're the reason the energy went from 0 to 1,000. There was no real dialogue. It was chaotic as fuck. And, you know, this is an opportunity. Like, this could have been a good little dialogue. All the OG bad girls, like, you know, some of these girls we ain't seen in a while. We ain't seen in a minute. Lo, Janelle, Persuasion, really, and Seven. Like, Seven was one of my favorite bad girls. Like, damn, can we at least get some dialogue between the bad girls? Like, that was so irritating. Then Persuasion ended up getting on Natalie's ass like, girl, you're being rude. You're being fucking rude. Stop being rude. And then Natalie was like, Persuasion, you need to calm down. What the woo. Then while Persuasion on Natalie's ass, here come Bree talking about some I want to fight over the baddie shot o'clock shit. I'm so sick of them talking about this baddie shot o'clock Bree. You're not getting a coin from the baddie shot o'clock, sis. Natalie already done made a business out the shit. She probably already got an LLC on the shit, knowing her, all types of shit, girl. Just let the baddie shot o'clock shit go. You want to take credit for making it? Okay, cool. But you trying to do all this with Natalie, it's like, you're not getting a coin from it. Like, you're just not. Then Tanisha ended up walking in, and oh my gosh, when Tanisha walked in, Natalie was so upset. Natalie literally left the set. And I'm like, you're just pressed over Tanisha? Like, she got you leaving the set, Nat? What's going on? Like, you scared to fight Tanisha or something? Because Tanisha didn't even come on that. Tanisha came really low-key with peace. You running off set. Girl, that make you look so crazy. One thing I will say, though, is I loved Lola in the outfit. Her outfit 8. But, yeah, I just had to add that in there while I'm in the middle of still talking about this shit. Then she talking about, oh, I had to leave because, you know, Tanisha and her theatrics and being loud. And I'm like, girl, you talking about anybody theatrics and being loud, bitch. You've been doing that for 20 years. Second of all, ain't that the whole point of the show? It's to be rambunctious as fuck. Like, is that not the whole point of the show? She really lost me at that. It gave Natalie was scared of Tanisha. I ain't gonna lie. Bree and Low London end up getting into it. Who knows why. Like, literally, I don't even think they was really arguing at that. I think they was arguing off the strength of the shit with Natalie. And it's like, Lo, girl, why are you fighting for Natalie? Natalie would never fight for you. And she, Lola ended talking about some Bree want a storyline so bad with the. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what they beef is. Like, what do they even have beef for? For, like, that over Natalie? Like, I'm sorry. That's not a good enough explanation for me. Like, seriously. I ain't gonna lie, Persuasion body look T now. Persuasion body looks so T. Period. Like, she got the thighs together. Because I remember everybody's talking about her. And she together now. Period. Persuasion told Low ass. She was like, who? Low London? Girl, you so far Natalie ass. I forgot your name. I said, hell no. She funny as fuck. So then Low and Bree end up fighting or whatever, and Bree actually beat Low up. And I'm like, Low, what happened to BGC Low? Because I ain't gonna lie, BGC Low was getting out there, and you getting beat up by Bree, girl? I was like, what? And then Cat gonna sneak Bree at the end. That was lame. I'm sorry, that was lame. Lame. There was no reason to sneak Bree. That was lame. Then after all that, Persuasion gets emotional because she like, you know, I look up to all of y'all and this is just too much. And I'm like, yeah, girl, this is what Baddies has turned into. They even got the old bad girls being more catty than them bitches was when they was 20. How y'all more catty at 40 than 20? That don't make no sense. Then this whole time, Judy trying to stick up for Bree. And I'm just like, Judy, girl, please. You don't know who made Baddy Baddy Shot O'Clock. You was probably too busy doing Baddy Baddy Shot O'Clock when all that shit was even going on for you to even really know. So we're not taking your none you say seriously, like for real with the situation. Like, Sarah ended up checking on Bree. What? Why you say bitch? Why you say bitch, Pear? But if you talking about bitch for Judy, we not taking shit Judy saying seriously. Well, I'm not, at least. I don't know. But Sarah checking on Bree, saying that it was weird that Kat didn't jump in. And I do think that was weird that she jumped in. There was no need for that. And then Kat like, not the voodoo for you bitches. Nah, I fuck with Judy, but it's like, girl, sit back for this one a little bit. Like, we don't need nobody. You know, like, Bree is handling this enough on her own. But then Kat like, oh yeah, I jumped in because my sister was fighting and I tried to spare her because of that. And I'm like, what is up with you and Low and that? Like, I know everybody fuck with that, but it's like, girl, like, it just gave you wanted to just jump in. Yes, Perry, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. It's good this season so far. I ain't gonna lie. So then we get off of that. We get off the OG bad girls. Then we get to Biggie, Mariah Lynn, Tinkerbella, or whatever. They all talking. And Tinker like, where my baby shower gifts at, Biggie? And Biggie was like, thank you, Pear. Like, if you was that mad about Baddy Baddy Shot O'Clock and you felt like, because mind you, Natalie has already made a brand, a game, all that shit off of this shit. She's already made a brand, game, all that. So, girl, for you to really give a fuck now, it's like, girl, you're not getting no coin off of it, though. So, is it worth it? Is it worth it to, you know? It's just petty fighting about it, but kudos to Bree for putting BTA. Yes, Bree definitely put BTA to Low. I ain't gonna lie. And that bitch was standing on business. Oh, and I'm glad we talking about Bree again, because when she was arguing with Low, she was like, bye your life, good night. I'm like, girl, you gonna keep using this line forever. She love that little line. She love that bye your life. Like, girl. Okay, so back to where I was talking about those. Who was it? Biggie, Mariah Lynn, Tinkerbella. And they all talking, and Tinker was like, Biggie, where was my baby shower gift? And Biggie was like, blame it on Trump. And I was like, Biggie, you're stupid. Yes, we all just need to start blaming everything on Trump, for real. And then everybody like, you know, Biggie, what's your tea with Anna? Biggie like, you know, motherfucker was making it seem like she didn't jump in for Anna, which you did. You wasn't really fighting for Anna that season. No shade, Biggie. You was not really riding for Anna that season. So let's not act like you was really just super fighting for Anna, because you wasn't. I'm not going to sit here and lie. And that's what she was like. Everybody was making it seem like I was hiding behind Tinka. Tinka was like, girl, you was hiding behind me. She probably didn't see her get jumped, but Pear, she was really not, that whole season, she was not really jumping on shit with Anna. I ain't gonna lie. Anna was in the field that whole season. Yeah, but the thing is, Pear, Biggie can fight. Biggie not scary, though. Biggie get on there with certain bitches that she really be on that with, though. Anna do, but then again, they sister, so it's like, Biggie be starting a lot of shit too, though. Well, she wasn't like the last season she was on for real, but like, Biggie be in shit too, though, and Anna be down, so I do feel like she could have wrote for Anna a little more that season, but then Tasiki and Anna end up pulling up after Tinka and Biggie was talking about it, and then Biggie and Anna, oh, my bad, girl, what you want me to call you? I'ma just say P. How about that? You finna be on the YouTube too. They all finna hear me say Pear. But and you act like your name ain't been said on my YouTube channel before. You been on my YouTube channel, girl. Bye. No, for real. And we already know Anna was doing that. Oh, because I said Pear. Girl, oh well. No, I'm just like. But yeah, though, Anna was definitely on that more than Biggie that season. But, you know, Biggie and Anna ended up making up. So I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad they back on good terms. Then, they get talking about Smiley Siki. Like, I would never want to beef with Smiley because Smiley be mirroring phones and acting like me and taking people's whole identities. Then Biggie opened up and say that Smiley been tapping her phones, mirroring her. And I'm like, this bitch Smiley don't stop. Like, Smiley, girl, why is you doing that to her? And she like, I couldn't even grieve for real because I'd have lost my man and all that. And I felt so bad for Biggie because Smiley do seem like the type. Yes, Paris Smiley got black market connections. She could do all that shit. She can get your identity, where you live, mirror your phone. Yes, she do all that. You ain't been new about that shit? Yes, girl, Smiley don't. Listen, I wouldn't want to get into it with that bitch either. I ain't gonna lie. Then everybody get an invite to this dinner Natalie throwing or whatever. Then we go to the next scene. It's Summer, Lex, Dolly, and Suki all talking. And actually, I ain't gonna lie, I liked Dolly's confessional look. Dolly's confessional look was real cute, real classy, real demure. I liked it. No, for real. For real. Yeah. Like, that bitch Smiley crazy. Dolly bring up the fact that Siki and Krishan on the season to Summer. And Summer basically saying she ain't ducking no wreck. And, you know, they talk they shit out. Because apparently, Summer and Siki got into it because Summer was on live cussing in front of some kids. And then Siki was, like, turning her nose up at her for that. And Summer was like, what's your beef? And she was like, because you was cussing around kids. And apparently after that, Summer was like, I know you ain't talking about me cussing around kids and what your sister's saying you did to her as a kid. And I'm like, that's fucking far, Summer. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's far. I see why Siki wants your head. And Krishan, crazy ass, you lucky she don't swing on YouTube. But I'm surprised she didn't. I ain't gonna lie. It was already too much going on, though. But, like, Summer, you didn't have to bring that up. But, I mean, it don't shock me. Suki was telling, like, in her confessional, basically telling Summer, like, girl, mind your business. Because you know you can't beat Tasiki up anyway. And I'm like, girl, fuck Tasiki, cause she beat Krishan up, cause Krishan is like one tier, but then Tasiki a whole nother tier, boo. Like, I invited both of them. Ooh. But Suki had me crying. And then Summer was talking about how Dolly beat Siki up, cause I was asking Dolly about Siki, and Suki was like, she was like, you did not beat Tasiki up. I said, Suki, why did you clock her like that? Like, girl, you did not have to say that. Talk about, so you did not beat Siki ass. Hey, Suki knows that Siki can fight, bro. That shit is so funny. I love Suki, though. I'm glad she back on the season, because she definitely is funny as fuck. And then Suki act like she reading a message about the dinner. Why they flip to her phone? It's her home screen. Like, Zeus be so scripted for me, child. If y'all gonna be scripted, at least dot your I's and all that shit. And what is it? Cross your T's and dot your I's if y'all gonna fucking do some scripted ass shit. Cause ain't no way we should have seen that she was faking that. Like, bro. So then the next scene, Scotty, Rolly, Sapphire, Krishan, Tommy, and Sky is all sitting together. And I was like, Tommy looks so damn good. Her wig, oh my god, Tommy wig was laid. I said, I know that's right. I want a wig like that in the future. That shit looks so good. And I'm really like not the happiest that they brought Sky back. But it don't surprise me since Krishan's on the season. Then... fucking Tommy talk about so Rolly, how you doing since you walked into the bullets. I said, bitch, y'all still talking about this shit, talking about Rolly walked into the bullets. Like, I can't with Tommy. And then Sapphire bring up to Krishan, like, you know, I'm happy you and Siki can be on the same season with each other and put y'all differences aside as a sister. And Krishan like, yeah, we cool, we've been doing a tour together. Krishan like, yeah, we cool, we've been doing a tour together or whatever, but little did we know this was not gonna last long, because Krishan always doing some bullshit. I'm ready to see how all that really went down. And they basically like hinting that Krishan finna be back on the season, like whatever they filming now, the second chapter or whatever, is giving Krishan's coming back, so we gonna see what's really tea, I ain't gonna lie. Tommy, somebody bring up to Tommy about her beef with Tinka, and Tommy like, it ain't really no beef with Tinka. She like, it ain't no beef with Tinka. I got real life shit going on. I can't beef with you girls. I'm like, Tommy, shut your ass up. Oh my gosh, Tommy is funny as fuck. Then Scotty announces that she's pregnant, and I'm like, aw. Like, I'm mad that the internet ruined this, like, little moment for her, because we already knew she was pregnant, but congratulations to her. And she was saying her little baby names, and I was like, oh, because I found out she having a girl. I think they did the gender reveal today. And if she named her baby Iceland, that'd be so cute. Wait, who you talking about? Nobody fought Tommy this episode, though. Or you talking about when Tommy shot that BB gun at them? Oh, right. I wouldn't want to fight that bitch Tommy. She crazy. That bitch. She not all right up there. She funny, though. I don't even remember her fighting Tinka. I ain't going. There's been so many fights, like, over the seasons. Girl, I don't even remember that shit. But I really do hope, Scotty named her baby Iceland, though. That'd be so fucking cute. And then Krishan talking about she smelled her being pregnant. I don't know. I don't know if they fought again. Yeah, we just gonna have to see. Because, girl, it'd be so many fights. I just gotta go with the flow of it, for real. And I'm like, girl, Krishan, you talking about you smell her being pregnant. Right, period. She talking about she smelled her being pregnant. Like, what the fuck is you talking about, Krishan? Like, Krishan just be throwing me off, bro. But I am happy for her. She having a little Aries baby. Yes, period. Aries do it the best. And she finna have an Aries girl, an April Aries girl at that. I said, I know that's right. Everybody was crying, you know, happy for her, saying they love, you know, congratulations, and that they feel like Scotty gonna be a good mom. Scotty opening up about how she been wanting to be a mom, and like they planned the baby, and I'm just like, oh, that is so cute. Like, this is something she really wanted. I really hope her and what's the nigga name, Lemmy. Like, I hope her and Lemmy can make things work and be good with the baby. And of course she gonna get too much favoritism, girl. She the fucking owner, girlfriend. Yeah, I wouldn't have been on this season if I was pregnant. I'm not gonna lie. But get your bag, sister. But I would not have been on this season if I was pregnant. Not around these bitches. Fuck no. But, everybody ended up going to this little dinner. Hated Tavy confessional look. She had that big ass American flag corset that didn't even fit her body. It was so lumpy. It was not eating. That was my least favorite confessional look. That'd be worse than some of fucking Biggie confessional looks. What you talking about? Oh, you talking about her being pregnant on the show. But of course Krishan gonna be pregnant. You know, like, I don't know. I'm talking about me personally. I would not be pregnant on Baddies. Fuck no. Not around these bitches. Where was I at though? Oh, Tavy, like, bro, that fucking confessional look was so ugly. Like, it wasn't even like, I could understand if they would have like cut the flag and like made it shape her body more, but it was literally like she just had like a blanket that they put like resin or whatever that shit they make on put on it to make it hard, and then she just wrapped it around her body. Like, no, that was worse than that one when Biggie had her titties hanging out. Y'all know which confessional look I'm talking about with that green wig. It was worse than that, and that says a lot. Like, please don't ever wear that again, Tavy. Not the real rich bitch. Real rich bitch. Actually, Nat been giving looks this season, though. I ain't gonna lie, Nat looks been eating. But Fauna took me out when she wrapped her wig up, put a wig cap, or no, it was a swim cap. She put a swim cap on that wig. Then she put another wig over that. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know how to do the text to speech shit yet. I ain't that advanced of a streamer yet to where it will say that. But yes, she put another wig on top of the swim cap and then put a hat on there. I'm like, Fauna. She didn't come to play no games with these bitches. She said, I need an extra wig. I said, I know that's right. Then Tinka, after that, baby, she just overly thick. Like, Tinka just overly fucking thick now. But Tinka and Killer get into it. And I'm like, y'all be so stupid over song, over slide, which we all know fucking Duck made it famous first. Like, it was his song. So, like, I get it, though. Like, I kind of see why Cold Killer feel the way she do, though. Because Cold Killer shit was out first. And it did give, like, Tinka. And Natalie messy for calling Tinka during that whole talent show or whatever. She was messy for that. But I guess they beef is about the song. They go, like, 4 rounds. I ain't gonna lie. What's her name? I'm fucking up people's names and shit. Cold Killer was in there with, Tinka. She was getting in there, I ain't gonna lie. She was really getting in there with Tinka for Tinka to be so much bigger than her. I ain't gonna lie, okay, Killer, you've been practicing, boo. You've been practicing since last season. She said you bitches will not think y'all doing nothing around these parts. I know that's right. I like Cold Killer, though. Like, even though everybody say she be crashing out about niggas and shit, I genuinely like Cold Killer, though. And then why when Killer and her was squaring up, she talking about some, you're so ugly. Like, you're literally so ugly. I'm like, why does she keep saying that to her? She's like, you're really ugly. You're really ugly. I said, Killer. Stop, bro. Then Sky and fucking Krishan walk in. Krishan looking like, with that fucking tooth missing, confused this Krishan had me crying. Like, her facial expressions be some of the funniest shit ever. She looks so motherfucking confused on what was going on because Tinka and Killer was still arguing. And then Summer and a couple other people walk in. As soon as Summer walked through the door, Mariah, mink, sneaked the fuck out of Summer. I said, damn, Mariah's great like that. Like, that's how you feeling? But my thing with Mariah is, why do you keep feeling the need to fight for Tasiki? Tasiki is more than capable of beating the fuck out of Summer. Come on now, bro. Like, you steady fighting for Siki, but then she ended up explaining that she kind of wanted to sneak Summer because Summer had snuck her at the audition. But, like, I get that more than you fighting for Siki, because Siki don't need nobody to fight for her. Anna and Gretch get into it, and I'm like, why the fuck would they bring Gretch back? This, like, no shade to Gretch, but, like, girl, you already was saying nigga, and you not supposed to be saying that. I wasn't feeling you since then. You was never really no, like, standout person on the cast. I don't know why you're here, but okay. Her and Anna into it. Anna tearing her. Y'all know Anna little ass don't play. She get in there. Anna tearing her. Then it get broke up for a little while. Then Anna end up running up and jumping on this bitch back and stomping her back. And I said, damn, Anna, I ain't never seen no move like that. I ain't never seen no bitch run on a bitch back and stomp her back. And then all you hear is Siki in the back. You gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker. Took me out. Took me out the fucking game. And then Biggie ended up fighting with Smiley, doing Smiley, and then everybody just go up after that. And then in the preview for next week, I see Siki smack the fuck out of Summer. Summer swung on her ass back. I'm ready to see that fade. I'm ready to see that fade. And out of all the people in the big three that's getting tore up, I really wish it wasn't Summer getting tore up the whole season. I wish it was Dolly. Because Dolly be the man one popping it, popping it, popping it. And I'm so mad Ivory didn't come back to beat the fuck out of Dolly. Like, bro. Ivory was saying she was gonna come, so I'm hoping she come for the chapter 2 around where Krishan come back, and I'm hoping Ivory do come because she needs to get Dolly. I'm sorry, somebody needs to humble Dolly, somebody needs to humble Lex just a little bit. Like, I just want to see somebody get the best of Lex just because of how bad she terrorizing these bitches. That's all. You know, I'm a little messy. I like to see squabbles. So that's the end of this review. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah.